Hello and welcome back. Now today I'm going to be playing Monifactory. It's a GregTech sort of mod pack for 1.20.1. As you can see, it's sort of like Monifactory, if you've ever played that. I've not really seen too much of it, but we're gonna see how far I can get through, I suppose. Okay, so here's the quest book. This pack is in beta, so just remember that from if you ever play this pack yourself. This isn't obviously actually the full release. This pack is intended to be played in a Lost City / Overworld dimension. If you're playing with friends, don't forget to invite them. Yeah, just some basic stuff, I suppose. Yeah. Get some stuff here, that's quite nice. So first off, I want to get some iron, I suppose. Some iron, some more iron. Which is, yeah, just more iron. So we just want to get a bunch of iron, I suppose. Which I think we're going to want to use this advanced prospector. First off, there's a few chests over here that I want to get. I could have some good loot. Now, I am playing in peaceful mode, because from what I remember, that's what the pack suggests to you as you start out. So that is what I'll be playing on. We're going to try and find a nice little spot to put our base for now. Okay, so really quickly, I'm going to mark this chunk down as a diamond vein. As you can see right here, there's some diamond surface rock, which I'm fairly sure means there's going to be diamonds underneath that. So that's always a really good spot to have. Okay, here we are. I found a nice little spot for a base. Just need to clear out all of this. Okay, so we cleared out a nice little area for right now, I suppose. So we do want to get some iron, which, yeah, we're going to want to use the prospector to find some iron, which it doesn't look like we have anywhere nearby. So this might have infinite uses, I'm not sure though, I don't want to test it. Some lapis. We will eventually need that actually, but for right now we won't worry too much about it. Now after looking around for a while for an iron vein, I decided to check quests where I figured out where I was going wrong. Let's try this again. Ah, here we go, magnetite. That was a bit stupid of me then. Magnetite. Yeah, there we go. Right there. Right, here we are. So I went mining for quite a while to get a good amount of iron for the things I'll need to craft later. Okay, so I've marked that. I've got quite a nice amount of iron. And also got gold just to add to it. So we're going to head back. Alright, so back at the base. I'm going to make a chest just to store some stuff since we're a bit clean. I also went and got a bit of coal so that I could smelt up all the ores I gathered. Okay, so now that we've got all the coal, we should just be able to... Oh no, we have to smelt it first. So while that's cooking up, we're going to make a second furnace. Now these here are money quarters. They're very useful for us actually because we can make different resources out of it that we will need. Obviously if you've played things like, I think Monifactory has it, but I know Monifactory has it. You'll know what all this is. Just means that we can get ores nice and easily. Okay, so here's our first quest done. Iron supply. Currently in the ULVH. Very, obviously very early game. But as we go further and further, we'll collect more of these. Okay, so we're going to start with some starter tools. So I'm going to quickly get all of these. Okay, so now we should be able to make some raw iron tools with the materials that we need. Okay, so we managed to get all the starter tools going for us. Next, we'll probably want to search for a rubber tree. Or we could also shear leaves, which we can smelt into rubber. So that is another option for us, which I'm probably going to take since it's the easier option. But we do have a tiny little bit of steel. Although it definitely would be best to get a bit more. So steel costs some carbon and raw iron. How do I make that? Okay, so we're going to grab a bit of leaves for some of this sticky resin that we need for later. Once we're making our first circuits. Okay. So, steel. Ah, yes, okay, so we can make charcoal dust somehow, probably. Yes, we just have to use charcoal with pig, so we'll need a few logs, probably. We'll have to turn this all into charcoal, and then turn that into charcoal dust, which then we can make some steel. So that'll be good. You can also shear leaves and make plant balls out of them, so we want to make some plant balls, preferably. Which is just that. Okay, so it's 8 oak leaves. It's some plant balls, which can be smelted into slime, which can be smelted into sticky resin, which is exactly what we want. So we'll smelt those down. I've noticed that a lot of these trees are so what we can do actually, this is very useful. We can get the leaves there, and then the little stumps that are left we can harvest for charcoal. Not iron. Yeah, there we go. Okay, steel dust. So we can now make a little bit of steel, which will go into our electronics sub-components. So we're going to have to go and find some tin, copper and redstone, because we're going to need it for some of the stuff over here and everywhere else, I suppose. Okay, so now we have quite a bit of sticky resin. We should just have to use that like so, and then, yeah, there we go. Rubber sheets. Yeah, so now we're going to want to go and get some tin, copper and redstone. So I'll go and find them somehow. So that's exactly what I did. I first mined some tin for our cables, then mined redstone, which we'll need for our red iron alloy, and finally mined some copper, which will also be used for our wires. Okay, so we've got all this redstone, copper. The tin is right here. So we're going to smelt that all up. We've got some steel smelting. I think steel takes longer, doesn't it? 10 seconds compared to... Oh no, it's a regular amount of time. Yes, we're going to smelt all this up. Okay, and with that we've got some materials now. So we're going to make all of this with it, I suppose. It's going to be a bit difficult, but I'll be back right. That. I hope that transition worked well. But we now have the Ys that we need for the quest. Let's get on to the next part, which is making some cables here, which is we need 12 of these cables. So it's red alloy. So we want to get the rest of this red alloy out. We're going to want to turn it all into cables, which we don't have enough. Okay, I'll quickly just craft up a few more of these and then we'll be back. Okay, there we go. We got the copper wires, not the copper wires, the red alloy wires. We turn them all other than a little bit into that, which I've just realised now that we don't need. Well, that doesn't matter. Okay, so we've got the bottom bit here. We just need to make a steel plate. There we go, steel plate. Okay, what else do we need? So we're going to need vacuum tube, resistor, and resin circuit. I'll go and get some materials for all this, and we'll be back once we've done that. Okay, so we are back, and I've got all the materials here. Took me a little while to get. But with this, we can officially make our first LV circuit. And just like that, we have the quest completed. Now that I've gotten that, unfortunately I'm going to have to end this video here. Next episode we'll get a few more of these, start batch crafting, and make a few machines. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.